Hey guys, so I'm just sitting outside enjoying my peanut butter and jelly bagel and coffee, and I figured today, since I'm off, I would just vlog and show you guys what I do in a day off. So first things first, I'm gonna start with what I call my lazy cleanup. It makes the whole house clean, but it's kind of like the easiest way possible for me. But first I want it to smell good, so of course I gotta light my candles. The one in my living room that I'm using right now is just the Febreze Home Collection Rainforest. This smells really good. I have this little like robot vacuum. I don't know the brand of it. It's like Beaudens. I don't know. I just bought this off of Walmart for $70 on clearance, and it does a pretty good job. I never have to vacuum, like run the real vacuum anymore. It's not a smart vacuum. It doesn't navigate. It doesn't know where it's already vacuumed or not, so I do have to like barricade it in a room and let it run until it's vacuumed the whole room. But I can get about 2 rooms done before I have to recharge it. So last night I picked up the bedroom because that's the easiest. You just pick up dirty clothes and pillows and put them back on the bed, and then you run the vacuum while you eat dinner. So I did that last night. Right now I want to start with the living room. So first things first, I have to pick up the living room. Now that the living room is picked up and I'm ready to run my vacuum, because this is not a smart vacuum, it will still vacuum up cords. So what I need to do is pick up or barricade any cords. To barricade cords like my TV cords, I use something like this. This is just like a roller for stretching. And I have a bunch of TV cords right here, so I just pop it there so that they don't vacuum them up, or they don't, it doesn't. And then here in this corner, because we don't have side tables yet, we need side tables for our living room, but we don't have them yet. So here in this corner, we just have cords and computers, so I'm just going to pick all that up. Now, I just turn my vacuum on and let it do its thing. Since I have the vacuum going in the living room. I'm just gonna kind of stay out of there. And I'm going to start on laundry and just kind of like tidying up the kitchen a little bit. But of course, I have to start by lighting my Febreze orange mango candle in the kitchen. I'm gonna start by picking up the kitchen. So basically moving the toaster back where it goes, putting the seasonings back in the bowl. I'm probably gonna cut up these bananas and freeze them actually. Those potatoes are for dinner. Wash out the sink, do some dishes, just tidy up the kitchen a little bit. Now that the kitchen is cleaned up, I am going to start a load of laundry. I hope you can hear me. I already had my washing machine filled up because I'm lazy, and as we take dirty clothes off, I have us fill up the washing machine first. So then on my day off, when I do laundry, I can just turn the washing machine on. And now I'm gonna go around the house and gather anything else that might need to go through the washing machine. I would like to make a note that our laundry basket is not just full of clothes, it has a comforter in it. Our bed comforter's in it. So I'm just gonna go pick up anything else that might need to be washed. I'm also going to pick up any trash I find around the house, such as 3 different Gatorade bottles on my nightstand. Now that my living room is vacuumed, I just pause my vacuum, pick it up, carry it to the kitchen, turn it on, move my roller, and barricade the kitchen doorway. So now laundry's going, kitchen's clean, living room's clean. Well, kitchen's currently being vacuumed. I have a minute. I don't have much more that I really need to get done other than keeping the laundry going. I was planning on having a roast for dinner tonight, but turns out we don't have a roast in our freezer like I thought we did. So I guess we're gonna have ribs. But now I have petite red potatoes that I need to figure out how I want to cook other than in the crock pot because we're not having a roast. So I'm gonna sit here and do some research, and then we might start prepping for dinner. So now I hope y'all can hear me and that the washer and dryer is not too loud, but now it is time to start dinner. So I figured out which recipe I'm gonna do on my sides, but I'm actually gonna start with the ribs. So I'm just gonna turn my oven on to 350 and let it preheat. Get my ribs out of the refrigerator and get my pan out. Okay, so I'm going to oil my pan. Just so nothing sticks. Then I'm gonna season them with some Nature's seasoning blend. It's like salt, black pepper, sugar, natural onion, natural garlic, parsley, celery, and calcium. I don't know, it's just my favorite seasoning. It's like nice and salty. So I'm just gonna put that on them. I'm also going to take some Rufus Tegu steak rub just to add a little bit of spice and not as much salt. And just for fun, a tiny bit of paprika. I'm going to cover this in aluminum foil and put it in the oven. In total, they need to cook for 3 hours, but I'm only gonna set my timer this time for 2 hours because at 1 hour left, I need to add with some barbecue sauce, and I also need to put my side in the oven. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. And we're gonna go ahead and get the side ready so that when it's time to put in the oven, it's already ready. And I can just put it in the oven. So we're doing spiced oven baked potatoes and baby carrots. I will link the recipe down below. I don't have baby carrots, I have whole carrots, so I'm gonna have to peel them and cut them. But I have potatoes. How I look for recipes online is I look for a recipe that I either have like all the ingredients for, or that I have most of the ingredients for, like that I'm okay with skipping. Like if a recipe says mustard powder, I just skip that. This recipe doesn't, but I do use a recipe quite often that says mustard powder. So we have my potatoes and we have my baby carrots. The first thing we're gonna do is peel and cut our carrots. My potato peeler is missing. So first and foremost, I need to wash them. Please always wash your veggies and fruits. A tip to buying carrots is you always save a lot of money by buying whole carrots like this and peeling them and cutting them yourself. Not only do they last a lot longer because they still have the outside on them until you're ready to use them, but you can get a whole bag of these with like 10 for like $1, whereas you can get baby cut carrots for like a small bag for like $3. Now I'm going to chop my carrots to be about baby carrot size, and I am going to throw away these tops here. Okay, now my carrots are baby cut carrot shapes, so I'm just going to rinse my potatoes. I just have Enchanted Rose baby red potatoes. I'm going to rinse them and cut them into bite sizes. I'm going to go ahead and cut my carrots in half, and I'm going to put them all together in this bowl. Now that I have my potatoes and carrots in my bowl, I'm just going to add enough olive oil to coat everything. Obviously the recipe gives me like measurement, but I think olive oil is just good. I think it's just a good thing to use when you're cooking. I don't know that for sure, but now I'm just massaging the oil onto my veggies. Okay.
Sprinkle that in there.
1 teaspoon of seasoned salt. I'm going to assume that's just salt. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1 teaspoon of black pepper. I can never open this. Yeah, I added a lot more by accident. 1 teaspoon of white pepper. I don't have that. So that's all the ingredients it calls for that I have. I think I'm gonna be a little bit wild. I also have this onion I've been hanging on to, and I think I'm just gonna chop half of it up and put it in here and cook it with these vegetables and just have a veggie side dish. Okay, so I think I'm actually only going to use a quarter of an onion because this is a lot of onion, but I'm just going to add some onion in there. And now I'm just going to massage all my veggies and all my spices together in the bowl. It's starting to storm outside. So I got out my baking sheet and now I'm just going to oil it. And I'm just gonna pour my veggies on my pan with all my veggies and set it to the side and wait for my ribs timer to go off. And then I'll put it in the oven. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of these dishes so that when dinner is ready to go, after dinner, after we've ate, all we have to clean up will be our plates, the pan for the potatoes, and the pan for the ribs instead of having to clean everything I used. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of these dishes here. Huh.